the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
When it comes to Kentucky, and you and I are in agreement where, I mean, if we could play them twice, we would play Kentucky twice in one season. But Georgia, Florida, both gone. I mean, you're not going to go to Gainesville again until 2029, which is pretty crazy after this year. But who are you as a Tennessee fan going to miss most having on the schedule every year more, do you think? Florida or Georgia?
I think for me, it's going to be Florida. And I think it's because of the reason that you just said. And I think that almost puts, maybe not in the locker room, but as fans, it does. It puts more pressure on you to go win that game in the Swamp this year. Because, you know, you go back to 2003, and then now if it's not a permanent opponent, you got to kind of wait in the every other category to go out there. And so your trips to the Swamp become kind of few and far between once you start to break it down a little bit more. And I think that's, at the end of the day, listen, Tennessee fans obviously want to go out there and beat Georgia and Florida, but I do feel like there's been kind of the element of Tennessee's program has kind of surpassed Florida, but you still feel like you can't exactly get that monkey off your back of going to beat a team like Florida that isn't playing their best right now in the Swamp. And you've seen Tennessee teams before that have had more talent than Florida, have gone down there and lost the game. And so I feel like you're still kind of maybe chasing that carrot of Georgia right now. And you got real close this year in Neyland, but I still feel like it's almost like you're expected to go down there and beat Florida in the Swamp, and you can't do it. And when there's more years separated in between that, I think that's going to kind of eat at this fan base a little bit. I'm
going the other way.
Okay.
I'm not going to miss Florida at all. I hate Florida. I hate the games themselves. Like, they've been all awful. Like, they're all miserable. Even when you win, it's miserable. Like, ask any Tennessee fan leaving last year. Did you feel good?
No.
Did you really feel good? If you were a Tennessee fan and you left 2 weeks ago in Georgia with a win, you feel great. You're like, yeah, that was what an electric game. So much fun. Like, even I have, like, the second half of the Georgia games at home the last 2 years before this year. This is the first Georgia game I didn't go to since I've been living here. But second half has been miserable. Like, you know, you're like, all right, this is over. Kirby's on the death march here in the second half, and Tennessee's not scoring again. This is done. And you're like, all right, the sun's going down. It's about to get really cold. Let's get up and out of here. But you had some great moments. Like 2021, you were up after the first quarter. It was still, like, there were some good moments. And obviously, the Hail Mary victory with Josh Dobbs. And, like, there are some recent fun memories of Tennessee, Georgia. And it's gone. I mean, you were winning that series before this streak with Georgia came out. Florida, this entire century, has been basically miserable. Like, even in the wins have been miserable. I mean, 22, they almost come all the way back. Even how great of a season Tennessee had that year, Florida had the ball with a chance to win outright after getting the onside kick and Richardson throwing in the end zone. Like, it just, 23 was one of the most miserable Florida games in a while for a multitude of reasons. That one sucked. But you just go back through the list, and like, this year, it might be Harrison Bailey under center for Florida with an interim coach, and Tennessee might go down in that way. Like, I am not going to miss. I understand. Like, I hate Florida. Like, I have stronger feelings about beating Florida than I do Georgia, but it's bad for so many Tennessee fans' well-beings. I just feel it in my core where I'm like, it's just awful. Like, everything about Tennessee, Florida is awful this century. So I'm going to enjoy a break. I'm going to enjoy some time off. I don't need it every year.
I'm with you on, like, hey, it's probably going to be nice to not do it every single year with them, because, I mean, it does kind of just drive you to the brink of insanity a little bit. And you're right. Like, even that win last year, you kind of, as soon as the clock hit zero, you just go, oh, it's an exhale moment. And it's like, I think maybe once you kind of go and get that win down in the Swamp, hopefully it's this year, maybe some Tennessee fans can kind of let up off that of, like, hey, man, there's so much pressure to go out there and beat Florida. If you can go do it this year, I'd hope that maybe some of those expectations get tempered a little bit. But yeah, we know Brett's not gonna want to give that one up that easy.
Sam, if they don't win in Florida this year, that might be a CFP eliminator. Can you imagine being eliminated from the CFP with
I don't even want to think about it.
Like, that's where the schedule is right now for them. Like, that's
what,
real.
That's what John's been, patting himself on the back. He's like, I told you that Florida was going to be our trap game, and it's because they were having a terrible season, and it's going to be tough to go down there and get something done in there. So yeah, I mean, it's just it's an opportunity that you don't even want to think about it, and you want to hope that you can kind of take care of business all the way until there, and hope that even if you do lose that, it might be able to be like a bit of a game that kind of gives you some it's like the last bit of rope that you can kind of let go of and still have playoff hopes. But let's just go down there and win and not even think about it.
I mean, I'm right there with you, but just I won't be looking forward to it. That whole week is just gonna be miserable.
Nicely done, nephew. The Chase Thomas podcast. Hell yeah.